I'm here today at Universal Orlando Resort. It is Memorial Day, May 27th. Seems to not be super crowded today, but it is extremely hot. It is, my car was saying it's 100 degrees. I don't know what exactly it is specifically, but we're here today to see what we can get done. It's about 3 o'clock. We're heading into Universal Studios Florida, and then we'll see from there. I kind of want to walk over to Volcano Bay for a bit and see what the crowds are like, just to see what it's like today on the holiday, the first major holiday of the summer. And then also we'll probably stop by Islands of Adventure for a few minutes. But we're just going to kind of see what it's like here. It's super hot, so we're going to take it pretty easy. We're going to definitely go into the tribute store again. We'll see what it looks like over in DreamWorks Land, and then we'll just see what we can get done. So let's go ahead and head inside. So here in Citywalk, Cinnabon and Quiet Flight have both closed recently to make way for some new experiences, rumored to include things for Nintendo and an extension of the Universal Studios Florida store. And so I don't know when those will happen, but construction walls are up and it looks like they're doing some work. You can see that they've actually demolished the interiors of these places already. So they're moving pretty quick. Whatever they want to do, it's probably going to happen pretty fast. And if this is an extension to Universal Studios store, that means it's pretty much this entire side of Citywalk, which would be really cool. And so again, the rumors point to Nintendo-themed merchandise and something to do with a butterbeer bar as well. And so that'd be really cool. And so I don't know when that'll happen. I'm assuming probably next year, but they're moving pretty quickly on it. Also currently under construction here in Citywalk is the upcoming Epic Universe Preview Center. And rumored to be in this location where they're currently putting up a screen. This used to be the Universal Legacy store. And this location is rumored to open here in July and feature, well, it's officially going to feature a model of the new Epic Universe. And so I'm really looking forward to checking that out here over the summer and seeing what everything looks like in there. So right next to this Coca-Cola Freestyle stand is some new DreamWorks Land related merchandise, headbands and hats for the new DreamWorks Land opening in the middle of June, currently in previews. I really like this Kung Fu Panda hat, this Shrek hat. Those are fun. That's pretty much what they have at the stand, but it's cool to start seeing some of this stuff out in Citywalk as well. So first up, we're heading into Universal Studios Florida. We're going to take a look at the tribute store again and see what else we can get done. It is almost 4 o'clock. I have a premiere pass, and so we're going to see what we can get done today on this holiday with Universal Express After 4, which for those of you who don't know is included with the Universal Premier Pass. And so it's definitely a great perk. Let's see what we can actually do with it today. For it being a holiday at the beginning of summer, it's really not bad at all crowd-wise. It is super duper hot, and so that's probably a big part of it. But we'll see how wait times are. I was looking a little bit earlier, and Hagrid's is only 45 minutes. It's gone up since then, but we'll see how much we can get done, especially with Express Pass. It doesn't seem too bad. Just got to stay hydrated, got to stay cool, which should be a great time. The park's open tonight until only 8 o'clock, so that's not super late for a holiday, which gives me a little bit of hope they don't think it'll be too crowded. So let's see. One thing that Universal's really been pushing lately is their new Universal Visa rewards card. It's a credit card. There's 2 options for it. There's a free one, and there's one that costs $100. And so you basically get, with the $100 one, you get basically a free park-to-park ticket each year, among some other things, like there's a lounge here at Universal Studios Florida. But right now, if you do want to get it here in the park right now, if you sign up, they'll give you a $200 gift card if you get the $100 one, along with 2 free style cups or something like that. But if you sign up for the free one, I think it's a $100 gift card. And so if you're thinking of doing that anyway, do it in the park. I'm not sure how long they're doing it for, probably a while. You can sign up in Universal Studios Florida or at security in Universal Citywalk. I haven't done it. I don't really plan to. But if that's something you are interested in, works at Universal Orlando, Universal Studios Hollywood. I don't know if they're offering this offer in Hollywood, but they are here in Orlando. And so if you're wanting to get it anyway, it'd be a good time to get it is here next time that you're in the park. And so just thought I'd share that because I've seen it. They've really been pushing it a lot, and so now's the time to do it. So there have been several Halloween Horror Nights announcements in the last week, and so you can find a new Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt here at the 5 and Dime. Also here is the previous design. They have it in both black and orange. They have it on a hat. And I believe it's on a cup somewhere. I don't know if they still have any of those left, but here on the back side is the shirt in orange. And then also in black. And there's also the new one. I have a video from the other day of this new summer tribute store that we're heading into right now, but I figured I'll take another lap through it. Oh, Beetlejuice is just sitting right here outside of Mel's. Let's head in the tribute store and see if there's anything new we notice. This is, I think, the last day of pass holder previews for DreamWorks Land. Doesn't seem too busy, and it's Friday at 4 o'clock, so this time should be starting now. Looks like they added a chair for Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse. Yeah, this doesn't look too busy at all. It is 4 o'clock, so I think I'm going to head in for my first Express Pass of the day, E.T. Adventure. Never mind, I'll do that later. It had a 45-minute wait. Express line was pretty long, and so not worthwhile right now. I'm sure it'll go down later on. I think we're gonna go head over back to Diagon Alley, try to do Gringotts or something like that. We'll see, because we're kind of all the way over here right now anyway, so that's where I think I'm going. It's one of the best places to stay cool in all of Universal Orlando. Nocturne Alley, very dark in here. The AC is very good. Actually, we see a lot of people just sitting in here. It's great. It's a great tip for when it's as hot as it is outside today. There's actually a gift shop in here, and then you can walk all the way to the back of Diagon Alley. It lets you out close to Gringotts, and so could be kind of a cut through as well. It's a nice way to beat the heat, especially when it's 100 degrees outside. Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, it was literally just 35 minutes. Now it's still... Alright, well, let's go into Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. It was just 35, but literally they just changed it to 50. We're going into Express, so we'll time to see how long it takes. Going in, and it is 4:11. The most impressive part of this queue is this first room. This queue is really the star of this attraction. Even 10 years later, it's still super impressive.
Awesome, thank you.
Time to see the goals. Let me just get yours.
What was that? The Weasley's wildfire whiz bangs. Fireworks from my
So from the entrance to the ride, including the pre-shows, it took about 20 minutes in Express. I did notice single rider was very empty, which usually that ride has a very long single rider line, and so definitely in hindsight should have done that since it's just me here today. But I always love that ride. Pre-shows are great, the queues are great. If you've never done it before, make sure to do Express or the regular standby queue, because then that's the only way to see the full experience. That's a great ride. It's about 10 years old now. It still holds up pretty well, and so glad I did that. Revenge of the Mummy only has a 20-minute wait. It's $4.50. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Same situation for that one. No one was in a single rider line at all, so I abandoned the Express line and did that. The Express line is pretty long, so I may do single rider the rest of the day if that's how it is, rather than Express, which is, it's a rare occurrence, but it is what it is. So Villain Con is technically the newest attraction here at Universal Studios Florida. It is a game where you stand on a dot on a moving walkway and you basically just blast everything on the screen. It does integrate with the Universal Orlando app, so you can sync your phone with your blaster and you can make a profile on the Universal Orlando app. It's a lot of fun. It never has a super long line, so if you have time for it, I definitely recommend it. It's just simple fun. It's nothing mind-blowing, nothing crazy, but the inside queue is pretty cool. It's set up like a convention floor, like the Villain Con from the Minions movie. But yeah, it's one of my new favorite things as part of the Minion Land here at Universal Studios Florida. Scan the code, download the app, open the app, grab the blaster, tap the smartphone to the blaster, and you're all set. There's some new merch for Despicable Me 4. Comes out this July, including this new popcorn bucket. $29.99. First fill is free. Pretty cool one. And then there's some shirts with the new superhero-looking Minions. If you've seen the trailer, you'll understand that. But I'm looking forward to that movie. It comes out this July. And there's some new items here in the park, so be sure to check that out. The Universal Studios store in Citywalk has some merchandise for the upcoming theme park, Universal Epic Universe. Some patches, spirit jersey, t-shirt, little cup holder for the freestyle cups, and then some merch specifically for the How to Train Your Dragon a Bert section of the park that was recently had a deep dive. T-shirt and some pins and magnets, ornament I guess, and then lanyard pouch. Then over here is some more Epic Universe t-shirts, an adult one, a child one, and then a lanyard, which this lanyard's pretty nice. Universal logo. That's just the first taste of the Universal Epic Universe merchandise. More of it will be coming very soon, right over there, the preview center in the next month or two. So looking forward to seeing more of it, especially as they reveal more about each land and open the preview center. We're heading over to Volcano Bay for about 30 minutes at the end of its day. if you're ever wondering how to get to Volcano Bay, you have to go down to the first level of the Universal parking garage. If you're just going to the water park, you can actually park on level 1. They'll ask you where you're going and you'll just tell them Volcano Bay. But yeah, you walk down here, you go through security. I think it goes through security at the park actually, and then you take a bus over to Volcano Bay. And so it's quite a process. And if you're staying at Cabana Bay, you can actually just take a walkway from the resort into the park. And that's definitely the fastest way if you're staying at Cabana Bay or even across the street at Aventura or Sapphire Falls. But I'll show you kind of the process of getting over there. I've literally never seen this escalator working in the times that I've been here. It's a miracle. So you get off the bus, go through security, come up this escalator or the really long walkway, and then you're basically at the park and you go in. Here we are, Volcano Bay. See right behind it is one of the towers from Cabana Bay, which is the hotel that has exclusive entrance to the park. This is the Tapu Tapu, which is basically how you can get onto the rides here. Anything that has a wait at all above a ride now, you have to use this to tap in and get a return time to come, unless you have Universal Express. And so there's signs around the park, there's a video on the bus that tells you how to use it, but it's useful. You can also use it to pay for food, merchandise, and all the other things as well. And so it's definitely a necessity for this park. Make sure you get one as you walk in, and you do have to return it when you leave, so that's important to know. But they will make sure you get one for sure. This park really is one of my favorite places in all of Orlando. I definitely need to make some time to come out here soon. I wish it stayed open later, like when it was dark outside, because it's a really pretty park at night. But I don't know if they've ever actually had it open after dark. Let's go over to this Waturi marketplace and check out the very select merchandise they have for this park. Also, throughout the park, there's these screens that tell you the wait times, everything. Enjoy now, ride now, ride now. Let's see. Anytime that something says ride now, you don't have to tap in on your Tapu Tapu. You can just walk onto the ride. As it says right there, you won't lose your existing return time. And usually there's several that have a ride now, and usually Krakatoa, the Aqua Coaster, and things like that usually have a wait. There you go. It's the Trapdoor Speed Slide, 20 minutes. Obviously the pools are enjoy anytime, along with the rivers. There's a lazy river and then more of a river rapids here, and those are both a lot of fun, and so I recommend that. Which Krakatoa's closed. There's some that have a wait and some that are ride now. It's really not too bad at all. But also it's 30 minutes to closing, and so keep that in mind. I'm sure during the day it's insane. Yeah, it's throughout the summer. This place actually will go to capacity a lot. You got cabanas you can rent, single, upper level, lower level, and family, and then ice cream and all that stuff throughout the park as well. Let's check out some of the merchandise here. Got some water shirts. You have it for both adult size and kid size. Have this straw hat, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they have a lot of water park type things, like towels with all the rides on it. Volcano Bay towels, different designs. You can see some of them right here. And then this store isn't really Volcano Bay branded stuff. It's more just general swimwear. And then over here in this store, you've got more of the Volcano Bay specific stuff. So you got this black Volcano Bay swim shirt. You also have a white version of it too. And then in here, cups, shirts, spirit jerseys. Even a shot glass. That's fun. This looks to be a waterproof case of some kind. I'm not really sure what it could fit. I guess it could fit stuff you put in your wallet. Also keep in mind a lot of this Volcano Bay stuff, pretty much all of it, you can only get in the park, and you can't get it in Citywalk or the other parks as well. So that's important to know. This is a cool shirt. Can't really see the logo, but it's a dark shirt with the logo. This hat. This long sleeve shirt's really nice, really soft. That's the back of this gray shirt right here. Yeah. Here's Krakatoa. That's the best ride here by far. My 2 second favorite rides are Oh No and Oh Yeah. Those at the end you drop 6 to 3 feet, depending which one you're on, into a pool, which is awesome. And so here's a few other slides. I haven't done all the ones here because they had weight restrictions and I haven't been here in about a year. I've lost a bunch of weight, so I'm looking forward to getting back here when I actually am able to do some stuff and experiencing the stuff that I've never experienced. And so I think those are called Punga Racers, that's what it seems like. I've noticed everything has a really long line. And so just keep in mind the virtual queue doesn't mean that you won't wait in an actual line. It just means you'll wait in less of a line. So just know that once you're called for the virtual queue, that doesn't mean that you'll have no wait. With how hot it is outside, the water looks really refreshing. So this would be a great day to go to Volcano Bay. Running into Islands of Adventure real quick to either do Velocicoaster or Hagrid's. Not really decided yet. I think I'll decide as I walk up to whatever I'm going to, basically. It's about 30 minutes till the park closes, so we're kind of in a hurry. So tomorrow, May 28th, is actually the 25th anniversary of Islands of Adventure theme park, and so there's some merchandise available. We've got a cup and this red shirt. This same design is available on a hoodie, which is over here. I have the hoodie, I like it. The front is the logo of the park, and then the back is the same design as the red shirt. You also have this pen, same design. The cup is pretty much the same design. And then you also have some repurposed merchandise from Halloween Horror Nights, Dueling Dragon's House. Just doesn't say Halloween Horror Nights on it anymore. Pretty cool. Same thing with this t-shirt. It's the exact same design. Instead of Universal Orlando, it says instead of Halloween Horror Nights, it says Universal Orlando. And so that's the extent of the 25th anniversary merchandise, at least so far. And tomorrow is the actual 25th. Decided to do Velocicoaster. Has a 25-minute wait. I'm going to use my Express on it. And then that'll be it for tonight at Universal. This is one of the greatest rides of all time. So I love anytime I can do it. That'll do it for me for today here at Universal Orlando on Memorial Day 2024. Very hot day. Crowds weren't too bad. We got several things done that we wanted to get done today. We'll be back here in about 2 weeks for the Orlando Informer meetup on June 7th. And so I'll be doing a video on that, seeing how much we can get done. And that won't be my first time at that event for sure. And so I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along for it. And until then, next week we have some fun things coming up. Tomorrow's Islands of Adventure's 25th anniversary, so happy anniversary to one of the greatest theme parks in the entire world. I just love this place. I'm glad I ended up here today. I didn't even realize it was tomorrow, and so it's great timing. And so thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you have a magical day, and I'll see you real soon.